October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and tonight one local community is taking time to remember all of the lives lost to domestic abuse. Good evening and thanks for joining us.
The Council on Domestic Abuse, or CODA, held its annual Candlelight Vigil in Terre Haute this evening. News 10's Hannah Fulman was there. She tells us more about the importance of this month.
Local residents of all ages came together at Fairbanks Park to honor and remember loved ones lost to domestic violence. I spoke with one mother who lost her daughter to domestic violence just 4 months ago. She shares her story with us and shows us how we can step up and support others in the community.
She was my first child, and when she got murdered, my world come to an end.
Janet Hardman is the mother to Jasmine. In June of this year, Jasmine was killed as a result of domestic violence. On Monday evening, her family and friends came to the Council on Domestic Abuse of Terre Haute, or CODA's annual Candlelight Vigil.
I want to honor Jasmine, and hopefully this will help other victims to not have to go through what Jasmine did or anyone else.
More than 50 local residents came to pay tribute to their loved ones and bring awareness to those suffering from domestic violence. And local leaders say it is more common than many might think.
It's something that happens all the time, but it's kind of something that's hidden. You know, domestic violence is something that people don't really talk about much, but it happens all the time to people. You know, it doesn't discriminate against anything, you know, age, sex, gender.
Emily Murray is the executive director of CODA. She says Monday's vigil is a way to keep those lives lost to domestic abuse alive in our hearts and to remember there is always support out there for you.
There is hope. There is hope. So don't lose hope and just take that step and reach out. Take the step and reach out, even though it's terrifying.
And that hope is staying alive in Janet Hardman's life. She is now using her daughter Jasmine's story to help others and stand up for those living with domestic violence.
My biggest hope is that domestic violence will come to an end. We need this. It needs to stop, and it needs to stop now.
If you or a loved one is experiencing domestic violence and need help, CODA is encouraging you to reach out. The 24-hour hotline number is on your screen. It is 1-800-566-2632. Patrice and Rondrell, back to you.